right, man. Let's talk about we got a situation where Tank Davis team was talking about fighting Lomachenko, and Coach Kenny, I don't even know if he a real coach, is talking about he watching film on, you know, Lomachenko. You got guys like Tim Bradley saying Lomachenko is a real test for Gervonta Davis. It's his toughest fight. That tell you a lot about his career as a 40-year-old, damn near 40-year-old man. What's long with 36, 37? It is his toughest test. Um, so 36. So yeah, he's 36. So he must have just turned 36 this year. Let me see. Yep, just turned 36 in February. So let's start off here. It says Gervonta Davis co-trainer Kenny Ellis with another post about Lomachenko today. He won't see the 12th round with Gervonta. He says studying Lomachenko, why all of a sudden these Lomachenko highlight videos are popping up. Are they supposed to be intimidating? Something we won't see. Something he won't see is the 12th round with Gervonta Davis. Now, that's the original thing that he posted. Now, he posted another one too. Let's see if we can find that. Um, Now, about that one, I don't think they have to put highlight video. That's how the algorithm works. If you watching film, the algorithm is going to on Lomachenko, watching film, they're gonna give you more Lomachenko film in the algorithm. You know? So that's the crazy thing about it. They're gonna give you more film in the algorithm. And so I don't, his old ass probably don't know how that should work. But then again, why do they have to intimidate y'all when it took y'all about 4 to 5 years? When it took them about 4 to 5 years to get in the ring with Lomachenko. You know what I'm saying? Come on, when it took you about 4 to 5 years to get in the ring with Lomachenko. So, like I continue to say about the situation, bro, his camp is they just say a lot of goofy shit. And niggas be thinking they be playing. Them niggas just goofy. I don't have to intimidate you if you didn't fight me for 4 to 5 years. You know what I'm saying? Like, you didn't fight me for a reason because you didn't feel confident as if though you can beat me. So what are we talking about? I don't have to intimidate you. You guys were intimidated when y'all refused to take the fight many moons ago. Now that I'm an older man and I slowed down and got a couple losses, now when the food is cold, now y'all want to come to the buffet. Y'all didn't want to come when it was hot. You know what I'm saying? They didn't want to come when it was hot. Pause. So this is one I think I see. He says because of strong rumors in the air, phase one. I'm studying Lomachenko. If and when the fight happens, please let him come with his angles, and hopefully he will let Timothy Bradley work his corner so he can pick up Loma's shoes when Tank knocks him out his socks. So that's not the one I seen. So that's another one. So at the end of the day, you can't even pick somebody no more without these niggas getting in their feelings. If it was that easy, why did they fight Lomachenko 4 or 5 years ago? That's all I'm asking. Why did they fight Lomachenko 4 or 5 years ago? That's as simple as that. Is that something we asking? Why didn't you fight him 4 or 5 years ago? You know, why didn't they fight him 4 or 5 years ago? That's all you literally got to ask yourself. So you don't have to intimidate somebody that's already intimidated. You had to wait for me to slow down. You had to wait for me to slow down to get in the ring with me. But nobody see the sucker shit when it comes to certain fighters. Real talk. They moving like actual suckers. And I don't really care for Lomachenko. This is the one I seen, I think. He says, upstating Lomachenko, he throws hell of arm punches. He brings his left foot parallel when he throwing his left hand, and he fights on his tippy toes, falling off balance at times. Great amateur fighter, though. Like I said before, if you knew all this, some years ago, then why didn't y'all go in there and handle your business and pack Lomachenko up? It just don't make no sense. That was the far fastest way to superstardom, knocking off Lomachenko, knocking off Devin Haney, knocking off Ryan Garcia, and knocking off Shakur Stevenson. All you doing is barking and we don't believe the bite. That's it. All you doing is barking and we don't believe the bite. That's all y'all have ever done. It was bark, 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 bark. And at 29 years old, 30 by the time this fight happened, if it happened over late November, December, 30, this would be y'all actual first real opponent. And he's an old man. He's an old man. Come on, let's call it what it is. He's an old man. You know what I'm saying? You know, he's an old man. All this confidence come because he started to fade. You know, you know, you know. So, but it is what it is. It is what it is. So, but yeah, Timothy Bradley has some things to say, and he says that Lomachenko presents Davis' toughest challenge yet. I mean, that ain't hard. They ain't saying nothing. That's not saying nothing at all. You know what I'm saying? That's not saying nothing at all. That's not saying nothing at all. Let me say that first and foremost. Dude, he ain't fought nobody. I mean, think about it. He fought Ryan Garcia, who ain't shit, and he drained him. He came in looking like skeleton and bones. You know, he fought Frank Martin after Frank Martin arguably lost his last fight. So Frank Martin looked fantastic versus if Frank looked fantastic versus Spinach Artichoke Artem, who fights Shakur Stevenson in a couple weeks. If he looked fantastic versus him, Tank wouldn't have fought Frank Martin. I'm telling you that right now. Frank wouldn't have fought Tank Martin. I mean, Tank wouldn't have fought Frank Martin. These dudes is opportunists, bro. They opportunists, man. They look for chinks in the armor. They don't want to beat you when you hot. Let me tell you that. They don't want to beat you when you hot. You know, they want to see a chink in your armor and then they want to attack you. You know, so that's what they waiting for Lomachenko to get old. And you'll see, I'm gonna tell you what's gonna happen. These dudes gonna turn around, they're gonna say, well, oh, Loma gonna beat Tank, Loma gonna beat Tank, Loma gonna beat Tank. And then when Tank beat Loma, oh, Loma was old. And Loma, you know, he was old past his prime. This fight would have happened 5 years ago, 3, 4, 5 years ago. He would have destroyed Tank Davis. He would have destroyed Tank Davis. I'm telling you what they're gonna say. If he beat Tank, I mean, shit, I doubt it. I don't see that happening. But if he beat Tank, I mean, they're gonna revere him as the greatest fighter of all time. It's kind of like with Anthony Joshua. They say, well, Anthony Joshua might be the best heavyweight right now. Well, you know, he did lose to Usyk twice. So how the fuck is he the best heavyweight right now? That dude lost to Usyk twice. You know what I'm saying? He lost to Usyk twice. And he's the best heavyweight. Come on. Yeah, that don't make no sense to me. But, dumb boy mad boxing math probably tell them something different. this dumb boy boxing math tell them something definitely different. He said, Tim Burke said, I don't think Loma is over the hill. I do. Tank is going to have to knock him out. He's going to have to knock him out because Loma can get ahead on the scorecard, saying the commentator Tim Bradley. And my thing is this: Loma score a slow starter too. He said it'd be funny to see the game plan of Tank and what he would do. If Tank is coming forward, find combinations coming behind that jab, he can control Loma. But if he sits back and tries to use the high guard and nothing in between, Loma's going to be able to push him back. And he right. You know what I'm saying? I definitely agree with his assessment here. Tank is going to have to come forward and throw the jab. And once Tank throw combinations, that's what T.O. did. T.O. threw combinations and it made Lomachenko timid. So, I think that's what he going to do, in my opinion. He said Loma is not running. He's gonna stay in the vicinity. He's gonna stay close in proximity. He's gonna be on the outside the reach, outside getting it in and outside of the reach. And he's gonna play with the distance. And I agree with that. He says, I just think Loma brings something Tank never seen before. Loma will be the hardest fighter Tank ever fought. Mentally skillful, experienced, and even with the age, every legendary fighter has, I don't know if he's legendary now, has one more good fight. I'm just waiting to see the opportunity shows itself. He said, I think Tank is the right guy for him. Loma knows he's got to go down to the ocean. Loma, you're gonna have to go down to the bottom of the ocean, the deepest part of the ocean, to beat Tank. Come back up and do it again if you're going to beat Tank, because Tank is younger, stronger, said Tim Bradley. And at the end of the day, this is don't overcomplicate it. He get knocked the fuck out. Simple as that. Tank will knock him out. He might look like he in trouble at time to time. He gonna knock Loma out. But hey, thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. Next subscribe button is the bell icon button. Hit all notifications, increase your chance, get notifications. We go live, word drop video. Financially, one support the channel, Cash App, $ CJ Good 313, Venmo CJ Good 313, PayPal link description. Hit the link tree. Find me on X, Instagram, Spotify, Anchor, Cash App, Venmo, PayPal, Apple Podcast, Spotify. Appreciate the love, support. Let me know what you girls and guys think in the comment section. But hey, other than that, check out me out on Rumble, Goodfella TV. Appreciate everybody checking me out over there. Peace.